I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
So,
Mark Laker involved.
yes, he did. Looks proper. The flag staff thinks it's all right now. So,
All proper toppings.
I couldn't think of the proper name, so.
God, that's been reviewed. All righty. Is there any additions or deletions to the agenda?
No, sir.
Is there a motion to approve the minutes from the last public business meeting?
So moved.
Second?
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Item number 1, we have possible action on Code Home Rule Bill 6-16, emergency medical services equipment, other items. Mr. Bennett.
Good evening.
Sir?
So we talked about this code home rule bill at our last two meetings, had the hearing at our last meeting. Tonight is simply your chance to take action on this code home rule bill. It's, once again, a $9 million bond bill to include $5 million for our EMS system and $1.1 million for our AC Tech building, $1 million for the Woodcock Hollow landslide, and a bevy of other projects for the county. So with your approval tonight, this bond bill would become effective January 1st, and we're actually looking to try to do probably a private placement with a bank, which we'll bid early in January. So this one's ready to move quickly, so long as you guys are ready. As we've mentioned for the past 2 years, all these projects, we've talked about them at budget time and at CIP time, and they fit within our borrowing plans. It'll keep us under our debt affordability model. So everything fits for us.
Good projections on interest rates, Jason?
Interesting thing happened since the last time we talked. The markets have actually, with the election, have changed slightly. The bond market looks less favorable. The private placement market, which would be with the bank, actually looks more favorable right now, according to our financial advisors. That's good for us because it's an easier transaction. It's a cheaper
Right.
transaction.
Much cleaner.
Yeah. So as long as you guys approve, we're going to get our financial advisors started on a bid and we'll get to work.
Jason, you think that'll hold through January?
Yeah, they're.
Won't change back?
What they're looking to do, and we haven't finalized this yet, but they're looking to go ahead and get the bid out as quick as possible and actually accept bids in December, knowing that we can't do anything until January. So, yeah, we think rates should hold for us.
Great.
I'll make a motion, we accept this.
So moved. Second.
Second.
Sorry, Bill.
All in
I was
favor?
listening.
Two motions.
Yeah.
Aye.
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 Thank you.
We're a little rusty.
We are. Well, I was sitting there waiting for you to actually read that again. And
There we go. Item number 2, we have Woodcock Hollow slide repair. Mr. Patterson.
Gentlemen,
Sir?
you're all aware of what's going on with the slide there. I've worked on this now for 6 months. And of late now, we've spent some time working with State Highway, trying to get the remaining money from an old earmark transferred over to the repair of the slide. I've been back and forth with Carl Belt now for about 4 to 6 weeks, trying to bring this price down and trying to give us a project that's going to be able to stabilize this slope and just give us a permanent fix. And so tonight, what I have before you is the result of those efforts, and I have requesting a change order in the amount of $1,593,700, allowing us to proceed to construction. We're working on finalizing some information with State Highway right now, but things look good. So, looking for your approval to move forward by authorizing this change order request.
So moved. Gotta get it
Second.
fixed.
All in favor?
Aye. One quick, how rough is it going to be getting the equipment in and out? That's going to be a tough spot to.
We're going to use the trail. We're gonna
What kind of timeline are we looking at, Adam, once this, so you have everything done and back open for business?
hoping to have things buttoned up. Now, albeit if we have just a horrendous winter, we'll have some delay, but we're looking to be done by the beginning of April at the latest.
Very good, because I know, this is killing the train and stuff, so fantastic.
Everybody's ready to mobilize.
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Adam.
Item number 3, we have a capital grant agreement. Mr. Roy Cool.
Good evening, Commissioners.
Sir?
This is our annual capital agreement to, well, the main part of it is to have the maintenance for our transit system, both the vans and the building and all the equipment. There's also money in this agreement for the purchase of 3 buses and to relocate our transfer point at Rose's to just off the property of the private property, I'll say. They would like us out of their parking lot, so we're seeking funding to accomplish that.
Okay.
I would ask that the Commissioners accept this grant and authorize the county administrator to sign it.
Is there any discussion?
We're always in the business of accepting grants. You make that motion, Bill?
I'll make that motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
Thanks, Roy. Moving to our consent agenda, Mr. Everly.
Commissioners, tonight we have 4 items on the consent agenda for possible action. Item number 4 is a motion to approve certain appointments and reappointments to the county's Mental Health Management Board. Item 5 is a motion to approve an appointment to the county's Library Board of Trustees. Item 6 is a motion to approve the contract proposal from Correct Care Solutions for medical services on behalf of the detention center in the amount of $969,876. Item 7 is a motion to approve a travel request for Mr. Bennett to attend the National GFOA Conference next year in Denver. And I understand that at that conference, Mr. Bennett can secure half of his annual continuing ed credits that are required for maintaining his CPA.
Very good. And if it had been 30 years ago, we could have got him to bring us back a can of Coors, but since we can buy that now.
It's made with the smoke stack emissions from AES, too, so that makes
It is indeed.
A can of something is fine, but other stuff, you gotta, yeah. Just, that's not permitted here. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Mr. Rudd.
I have nothing.
Mr. Everly.
Commissioners, a week from today is Thanksgiving. I wish everyone a safe and happy holiday. And understand that even on Thanksgiving now, it's customary that some major department stores in the area are open. And I know a lot of shopping activity takes place on Thursday now and Friday especially and over the weekend. So please consider shopping locally if you can. Thank you.
I'll be too busy watching the Redskins defeat the Cowboys on Thanksgiving Day.
You're kidding.
Hey. Mr. Valentine.
Not a whole lot. I was honored to be one of the judges at the Allegany Christmas Parade. Sort of interesting
Thank you.
to judge a Christmas parade that far ahead of Thanksgiving, but that's today's world, I guess. And then also, I was the speaker at the Veterans Day ceremony at the Barton American Legion, and then we attended the services out at Rocky Gap again this year, and that's always a great service for our veterans out there.
Well, just a couple of things. I am going to have to start wearing glasses because I was also supposed to be at the county parade, but I put it in for this week. Then last night I was almost somewhere where I'm supposed to be next week, so
Sandals.
my arms is getting way too short for me to keep my calendar straight. A couple just little things. First of all, it's good to see you, Captain Cutter, here this evening, and thank you, Sergeant Sibley, for showing up. It's always good to see you guys. Adam, I'm going to put you on the spot tonight because I actually put Paul on the spot yesterday. And he did very good, very exceptionally well covering for this. But me and Commissioner Valentine both made a promise to a gentleman down in Little Orleans that this road and this turn going down to the low water bridge would be straightened out. And I've told Pat all summer long, I said, don't worry, me and Bill got this. This is going to happen. The money's here for the project. And I was down last week and it hadn't happened yet. So Sir, is there any time frame or immediate future for making this happen? Or you can answer from there, because this is not a public, this is just me asking, so. And don't worry that the camera's on, or it's going to be recorded or nothing, so.
Good timing.
Absolutely.
Good timing with your question. We were just out there 2 weeks ago. I was out there with Scott Schweitzer, and I was out there at Buckstone Street, where I was foreman for Orleans. And I met Pat out there, he happened to be there as well. We reviewed the project, making final adjustments to our plans. Hopefully we get under construction in December.
Okay, very good, because there really is an issue there with that turn, and Bill and I hear about it all the time, and when I'm out there camping, I really hear about it, so.
Things are moving forward. We have to fix another issue on the other side of the tunnel there on High Germany Road first.
Right,
I was out there looking at 2 things, well, 3 things actually, and we have an issue there with the tunnel clearance as well. And then we have a plan now that's been finalized, and we're getting ready to fix that pushback.
very good. Well, thank you for that,
You
appreciate
need to
that.
thank Adam. He's the one that did all the work. You now drive 35 mile an hour on Orleans Road, not 25, which you never did anyway, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, I always thought it was 50, so.
I thought it was 55 myself.
Thank you, Adam. And one more little light thing. I think it was 2 meetings ago, I had to miss a meeting, and that was the first meeting in, I think, 6 years. Bill, I know you've only missed one, and I was thinking about just coming in the room tonight. Jackie, have you missed any?
One time I was in Texas,
Oh, okay. I thought now of all the people,
in 20 years.
and you have not missed any,
I
correct?
haven't missed one.
But Jackie's talking about over the last 40 years, not just the last 6.
In 20. But when I was coming down, I don't know what made me think that tonight. I thought, no, I've missed one, because I really, that bothered me. And Bill missed one, but you was in Annapolis, it wasn't. But I thought, Jackie, I did not, in my term, don't think you have missed any. So, okay, that was it, and I just hope everyone has a safe and happy Thanksgiving. Spend as much time as you can with your family, and do what I'm going to do, eat as much as you possibly can, so. Sir?
Wonderful. Well, great. Jackie, you need a gold star for the attendance award. My goodness.
Actually, we actually should. Don't be surprised if we don't do something for that in the future.
Run, Jackie.
There we go. I don't have, we had a good meeting with the delegation yesterday. It's nice to have people that are all on the same page about what we want to do, and that makes getting along a whole lot easier. So we're very happy to have them in Annapolis, along with Governor Hogan, and I think it's going to be a good session for us this year. So with that, our next meeting is Thursday, December 1st, 5 p.m. Everyone have a good Thanksgiving, and be safe.
Thank you. Israel, thank you very much, sir. Appreciate it.
This one is all 3.